played it. You know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really hoping you I'm a fighter. I am everything you feel. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner set. Cause I start where they finish yet. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closest statements.
It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. Up first is the Wild One from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the national and continental welterweight champion, the Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner from Wales, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with yellow, ice cold.
Welcome inside this And there's the bell for round one. Overhand rights and a bunch of them. Can't score with that jab. Nice defense on that hook. A perfect counter lands. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. A perfect counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's a counter shot. So close to that uppercut. Do you believe this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute war. Well, wait a minute. What a massive upset this would be. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The right hook. Hold that thought. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And down goes ice cold. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guns took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Keep striding until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back quit like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, don't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson. First up, the Wild One from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. They'll be facing Magnitude from Uruguay.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks with red trim. The national and continental welterweight champion, the Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Only catching air with that hook. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? We know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Good defense there to stop that hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. That hook just can't find the target. A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us. Here we go. It's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything.
And the Wild One gets dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no... Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Chance to make history. And magnitude goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got the instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about...
There's the bell to start round 3. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Perfect counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. That uppercut doesn't land. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And down goes Magnitude. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
First up, we have so much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
All what's left is for the...
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. This may do it. How is this fight's still continuing.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense there on the left uppercut. An illegal move there. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And down goes the bulldozer. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. They've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to... What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. And they got caught! And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
Beaten, bruised. And there's the bell for round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Will the referee stop it? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And the bulldozer forced to the canvas. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Ladies and...
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it and believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation. All the hating that they doing, motivation.
Here we are. Here we have Wild One from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Words are cheap. It's the action.
Here we go. Round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He parries away the left uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That right hook won't score. Can't connect with that right hook. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including... Whoa, wait a minute! All hands on deck! We are witnessing an upset in the making! And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And down goes the bulldozer. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody.
Here we go. It's round two. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Let's see if they go to the body. What a massive upset this would be. And the bulldozer forced to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You can see the heavy breathing, but hold that thought. Here was the, and that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still undisputed champion, the Wild One.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nix the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the Brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost the appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat in line, I leave a message at the bed. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Yeah. Hello. Would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
Well, late. Up first is the...
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Beautiful left uppercut. How did he absorb that hook? There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Where was the defense? And down goes the meteor. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you still want to fight.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
There's a counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Hold that thought. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Just avoids the left uppercut. Catch and shoot. Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's get it started in round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Whoa, wait a minute. A chance to make history. And the meteor crashes down to the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knock.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whisper
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. First up, the wild one from the United States of America. They are... Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype we're about to... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He parries away that left hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Do you believe what we are seeing? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is egg.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And they got caught. And down goes ice cold. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from the gods took an...
1, 2, 3, 4.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Look at his corner, what instructions they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat, stumbling around on Bambi legs. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Real generals back in the building.